bad to make them big bad. That is Top Bad Smurfy, who is one of the judges and also a featured show host. She catch her show right after mine. That's one of my sisters. I see everybody in here. Thank you so much. I'm unable to change a photo because it will not allow me, and my computer is dead. So we don't want to give somebody else my access codes to change it. So it's what I'm gonna be. Um, they will not allow me to change my photos by my phone or my iPad. So that being said, I see some of my judges here. Krabby, and am I your choice, Krabby? Welcome to everyone. Welcome to Once Upon a Mess Story. It is a storytelling show here on the app every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we give our storytellers a theme. They create a short narrative between 3 to 5 minutes in length, and they can use backdrops and costumes and any fanciful thing that they like just to enhance the story. Why do you ask? Because it's judged. We have 3 fabulous judges who pop in, they give their feedback, and the judges have a criteria that they look for. As I mentioned, once again, the narration, the backdrops, what emphasis was and effort was put into your storytelling. So yeah, they do get a little picky because they got a job to do. So if you would like to be a guest on our show, please reach out to any of the admins you'll see here in the audience or directly myself. But so it's me. We got Bariqua up in here. We should have Emoji J and Lux should all be in here. So we have our admins. So if anyone is looking to be a part of this storytelling show, please make sure that you're reaching out to any one of us so we can give you your themes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your gifts. I will not be able to acknowledge all of them throughout the show, but I will be shouting out as best as I can my top 3. And also the top person at 4 o'clock becomes my gold king or queen. And you will see their name prominently next to mine for every single show. So who will it be this week? You determine that, never me, you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I luckily have my my sound off, but are we all ready? Come on, can we spam some of my emojis? Spam my emojis, spam your emojis. Let's get this story started. Are we ready to hear the tale of my imaginary friend? I am. Mine's sitting right next to me. Hey, Bob. All right, we all ready? Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, and please make sure that all of my guests, the storytellers, please request the box. I see a few of them already in the box. Thank you so much. The rest of the storytellers, please at this time request the box. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was our introduction to Once Upon a Measure story. So welcome to everyone. If you're now joining us, today's episode of Once Upon a Mystery is My Imaginary Friend. What tales will they spin? Who are their imaginary friends? I cannot wait to hear some of these tales, and I hope you are as well. Please make sure we keep the comments nice and lively, but also no insults. Please be respectful to all of our guests, our judges, and each other in the streams. I would appreciate everyone's cooperation. At this time, please favorite my top 3 supporters of the stream. 1, 2, and 3. Their bubbles are located right there. They are top supporters. Please make sure you hit them up with a favorite. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, may I present Charlie Bucket. It goes by here, but his name is Matcha. And he is going to briefly introduce himself, and then he's going to jump into his story of my imaginary friend.
Oh
Take it
boy.
away.
All right, so this is my first time here. I'm very nervous. As you said, my name is Matcha. Actually, I'm called Charlie Bucket right now because I'm gonna get that golden ticket. You know. So I stream pretty much every day. My one of my main goals on here is to become the first ever FTM Transman Top Badge. So yeah, we do a lot of fun stuff in my stream. Love to see y'all there. So let's see. All right. Okay, I swear I'm not crazy. I don't have an imaginary friend. Okay, I get that nobody else can see him. I get that. But I swear he's here with me all the time. He's talking to me right now. And I know you guys can't hear him. Listen, I get that there's been a lot of missing people around this area lately. And I promise you, it's all fine. They're all good. They're just playing. Me and my imaginary friend like to have tea parties, you see. And we need lots of guests to join us for our tea parties. See, the problem with that though is they usually like to run away. So my imaginary friend here likes to go out and make sure they don't run away, so to speak. So I just want you all to know they're fine. He's fine. He's a very friendly guy, and I'd love for y'all to meet him one day. All right, that's it. I wasn't. This is my first time. I was scared. I was scared.
You was scared of who? Me?
No, him.
Oh, okay, okay. I was confused. I didn't know if you transferred
Him.
that imaginary friend somehow to me. Ladies and gentlemen, if
Yeah.
you have been
What?
uh, just joining our stream, we are listening to
Wait. Hold on.
Charlie
Hold on
Bucket,
one second.
also known as
Hold on.
Matcha, spin
Hold on.
his tale on the imaginary friend. And I'm not sure if the friend is about to appear, but please make sure that you hit him up with a favorite. Go follow his streams if you see him live. I wanted.
Okay. Sorry. 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 We're good. We're good. I'm done.
Anybody got 911 on speed dial?
Oh, we're
I'm
good.
just
We're
asking
good.
for a friend. Okay, yeah.
That was
Uh,
okay. Now I'm actually done. That was
oh, okay.
that was an extension.
Oh
Now
my
I'm
God.
actually done.
Guys, please make sure you hit up Matcha. He's listed as Charlie Bucket. So make sure you hit
It'll
him
go
up with a
back to Matcha
favorite.
the Vibe
Go
King
follow the stream.
soon.
Okay. Bye, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of our show. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just tuned in, welcome to Once Upon a Mesh Story. It's a storytelling show every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you may be asking, how can you be a storyteller on your show? Very simply, very simple. One, please hit me up with a favorite. Two, reach out to myself or any of the admins you see here in the comments and get in touch with us. Let us know what date you're available. We will provide you with the guidelines. We give you tips. We kind of pretty much give you as many of the information that to help make your story amazing, even more amazing. Because y'all people be creative, be amazing. So please make sure you're reaching out to us. Anyone can be a storyteller on our show, and you'll all do fabulous. I promise. Okay, on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to announce and welcome Two top badges. They should have an interesting, I believe they're both going to be in the box at the same time. So what do they have planned for us? In a few minutes, we will find out. They will first introduce themselves to you. They're both top badges here on the app, and they will give their spin on my imaginary friend.
Yeah, so first off, we actually planned like a different story each, if that's okay.
A
So
different.
But I wanted to go first, if that's possible.
yeah, yeah.
But can we introduce ourselves?
Go ahead. I said to introduce yourselves.
Okay.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you so much, Mej. This is my second time being on Mej's show. Super nice, you guys. Make sure NBW Team Trev family that has joined us. Thank you for being here. My name is Nober World. Go live every single day, and we are the Team Trev NBW Team Trev family.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like you said, we're the Team Trev MBW family, just all about positivity and love. And I'm just super happy to have this opportunity to be here with you guys. And we're going to try to make it as entertaining as possible.
Okay. Just one quick, the judges want to know for clarification. You guys are telling two separate stories, so we're scoring you guys separately as individuals, right?
Yes, if
Yep.
that's okay.
Perfect. So that's what they need to clarify.
All right.
Got it, Smurfy.
I'll let him go first.
Okay, whenever you're ready, I'll go mute.
Okay. I'll get out of the box then.
Okay. All right, so I'm very nervous as well, just like Charlie. It's a bit nerve-wracking to be in front of an audience, but here is my story. Aw, thank you, Canadian girl. Let's see, here we go. All right. I am the imaginary friend of a little boy named Paul. Paul is 6 years old and lives in the suburbs of San Francisco, a big city in Northern California. I came into existence one day as Paul was playing outside in his backyard. He was playing with a bouncy ball. He loves bouncy balls. And after throwing the ball against the side of his house, it bounced to the corner of the backyard and Paul chased it there. When Paul found it, it was covered in ants. It had landed on an anthill in the dirt. Paul loved all kinds of ants, or all kinds of bugs, ants, snails, crickets, grasshoppers, but his favorite was a praying mantis. He only knew them from books, but once found a real one when visiting his grandmother's house in Palm Springs. Anyway, I don't know exactly how I was created, only Paul would know that. But one day I just appeared. I'm Paul's imaginary friend, Auntie. Some children have imaginary friends and some do not. Some children's imaginary friends are human and some children's imaginary friends are not human like me. But I am Paul's imaginary friend. I'm an ant. Not just a regular ant, a giant ant, probably about the size of a horse. Every day, Paul and I hang out. Paul talks to me every day and tells me what's going on in life, what happened that day in kindergarten and what he learned that day. And we play games together and run around the backyard with his dog. Paul even told his mom and dad about me. He said, I made a new friend. His mother said, oh, wow, who? And he said, his name is Auntie. His mom said, Auntie, like your Aunt Shelley? He said, no, like an ant, a giant ant. Oh, wow. Paul's mom, Marilyn, said, that's very exciting. And Paul and Auntie would play every day. Paul is an adult now and streams on Meet Me and knows that I am not real. And even when he was 6, he knew that I was just imaginary. But Paul still cares about me because he knows that I served a purpose in his life. As he was preparing for his appearance on Mej's show about imaginary friends, the only thing that came to his mind was me. Because even though I am just an imaginary ant, I served a purpose in his life. Studies by psychologists say that anywhere from 28 to 60% of children have an imaginary friend. And imaginary friends serve 5 main purposes: emotional balance, exploring ideas, having a companion, overcoming loneliness, and allowing children to explore behaviors and roles in relationships. So my name is Auntie, and I am Paul's imaginary friend. I did have an imaginary friend when I was a child. His name was Auntie. It was a giant ant. That is my story. I was just curious if any of you guys had an imaginary friend when you were a child. I had an imaginary friend. Thank you, Smurfy. Hey, Jen, what's up, kind soul? Everyone here from the Team Trev NBW Team Trev family, thank you so much. Yes, Goldilocks, you did have an imaginary friend? Oh, King Ray still does have an imaginary friend. I asked Trevor before the show. He said he did not have an imaginary friend. Very interesting. Well, Mej, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
My
You're awesome,
pleasure.
dude.
My pleasure. If anyone is joining us for the very first time or just joining our stream now, you have been listening to My Imaginary Friend, the tale spun by No Bro World, Top Badge No Bro World. Make sure you hit him up with a favorite and you go follow his streams whenever you catch him live. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Please wait in the audience, and in a little while, we hear from the judges, and they will decide on who has the best story for today. Who will the winner be? Thank you, No Bro World. Thank you so much. We'll be right back
Thank you,
in
Mej.
the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Once Upon a Mesh Story. I am your host, Tabash Mesh, and every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have storytelling time. Today's theme is My Imaginary Friend, and we've gathered some amazing storytellers who are going to give their spin on it. And this is a competitive storytelling show, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes, yes. So at the end, our three judges are going to box up and they will give their take on everyone's story and they will decide on a winner. You too can be a guest. Just make sure you're reaching out to any of the admins that you see spamming the comments. There goes Mesh Story admins. Make sure you favorite and message them if you would like to be a part of our show. And also, please favorite my top three supporters of the stream because at 4 o'clock, we will have either a gold king or gold queen, and it could be you. All right, are we ready, guys? Are we ready for our next guest? Can we spam some emojis? Can I get my purses in here? Let's go. What they're gonna do, they're gonna tell you a story, sir. They're about to tell you a story. And this is gonna be good. I can feel it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Trevor Tomlinson, Top Badge Trev, to our show. He's going to briefly introduce himself and then he is going to jump into his story, My Imaginary Friend. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, awesome. Okay, guys, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna try my absolute 100% best. Yeah, I'm Trevor Tomlinson, top badge on the app. Been here for 4 years with No Bro World, live streaming every single day, all about positivity and love in No Bro World in my stream. And super honored to be a part of this show, guys. I am a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna try my best. It's gonna be kind of more of a play style, and I'm gonna read off while holding papers. I'm gonna try my best. So let's start this now. Here we go. All right, guys. Once upon a Mej story, there was a little boy named Trevor. Trevor loved going outside at night. Trevor would always bring his imaginary friend named Disco with him at night. Hi, I'm Disco. So then Trevor and Disco then would walk through the neighborhood. All right. They would see cats, dogs, and even bunnies on their way through the neighborhood. But then Trevor and Disco got lost in the forest. But then they ended up hearing a noise. Ah! Ah! Trevor and his imaginary friend named Disco ran safely away. They sat against a tree until they heard a noise. Disco was brave and said, "Trevor, stay here while we fight off the bad guys." Disco said, "Trevor, all the bad guys are gone. Let's go home now." Trevor and Disco made it home safe, thanks to Trevor's imaginary friend named Disco. Disco, you ended up saving my life. And that's it, guys. That's it. That's the best I could do.
Guys, everyone, please make sure you hit up Trevor Tomlinson with a favorite, top badge Trevor with a fave. And if anyone is tuning in for the first time or they're just tuning in now to the show, you are listening to Top Badge Trev from Team No Bro, well, from Team Trev. I guess that's the name of their group. So please make sure you follow them and go check out their streams. Be a part of the Team Trev No Bro World family. We sign us up. Sign us up. Is it blood? It's like a blood initiation. Just let us know. We've got to come with. Guys, please make sure you hit them up with a follow. Great story. If you can wait right back in the audience, and the judges are going to be up next, and they'll be giving you their feedback on the stories they've heard today. Thank you so much, Trevor.
All right,
thank you so
so
much. We will see you later, honey. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Once Upon a Mesh Story. It is a storytelling show. When do you ask? On Saturdays, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, happening here, this stream. Make sure you have me favorited. Also, please favorite my top 3 supporters of the stream. This time, it is in a number 1 spot. It is Vegas Vet. Number 2, Top Badge No Bro World. 3, Top Badge Krabby. Please make sure you're hitting all 3 of them up with a favorite. At 4 o'clock, we are going to decide on a gold king or gold queen. So they'll get a shout out on IG. So I'll need a photo from the person who is our top supporter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe all our guests for today have already told their stories. So at this time, we are going to introduce our judges. Yes. This is a competitive show. So at this point, we are going to choose our judges, and they are going to give their feedback, because there is a criteria that they look at for judging these stories. But the criteria is no mystery to anyone. We do post in our group chats the guidelines, and we give them as many tips along with recordings of the show. So if anyone's feeling nervous about appearing or have never seen the show before, we provide you with little snippets of what some past episodes are. So we want you as prepared as possible for spinning your story. So please reach out to us. The admins are here. In the comments, I see Emoji J. I saw, I believe, Lux is there, and Bariqua Queen. I saw her earlier. Those are the three admins. They're saying hi. Anybody who's interested in being part of the show, please make sure you're reaching out to them so we can get you signed up and give you some advance notice. Thank you for all of the gifts, and I'm going to welcome to the box Top Badge Smurfy. She has her own featured show on this app, along with several other activities and shows she's involved in. Please make sure you hit her up with a favorite and go follow her whenever she streams. Thank you so much for being a judge here on the show. So, Smurfy, what did you think?
So I love this show. I cannot say this enough every week, and I know you're all bored hearing me say how much I love the show, but I genuinely love this show. So the creativity that everybody puts into this and the work and the effort, I just absolutely adore. Not just because you do it for the show, but that you do it for Mej, and continue to bring that support to his feature show. We really do appreciate it, because so much work goes on in the background that Mej and the team do. So shout out to everybody today. It's very nerve-wracking doing this. It's nerve-wracking doing any show, but let alone a featured show. So I really want to highlight, you all done amazing. We love everybody that comes in. So please make sure you hit them all with a favorite. Make sure you're hitting Mej with a favorite as well. And I'm going to kick off. So first we had Matcha. I loved that how you told your story, the way in which you started telling it was very engaging. So I was very on board almost immediately. There was no kind of build up. I was already kind of sucked in. We had a tea party. I'm Irish, born in England. We love a tea. So I definitely liked that. I felt like it resonated with me a little bit. You had the imaginary friend that I think kept them hostage. I was a little bit confused on that. It was very short for me. I would have loved for it to have been a bit longer. I feel like you've done really well at engaging us and keeping us hooked, but it was very, very short for me. So I think the criteria is 3 to 5 minutes, and I definitely could have done with longer. So maybe you can come back another day now that you've kind of got a feel for it and then, you know, give us a little bit more. That would be amazing. No Bro World was up next. I loved that you were the imaginary friend. I loved the twist that you've done on that. That really was a great twist. We had 6-year-old Paul. I love that you also highlighted that imaginary friends don't have to be humans. They can be anything you want them to be and anything that you need them to be. So I really liked that message. And we had the giant ant called Auntie, and I really loved, I don't know if anyone picked up on it, the fact that you said he explained it to his mother, and his mother was accepting of the fact that he had an imaginary friend rather than, you know, telling him that's not real. So I really enjoyed that as well. And we love some statistics, you know, the fact that you were teaching people that are in here, maybe that have children, that it's actually beneficial to have an imaginary friend and they should accept it. I really loved that spin on things as well. And then we had Trevor. Trevor was giving. We had music, cue cards. I loved the effort that you put in and the visuals you gave us with the moving and the getting up, and then all the different props you had. The props were propping, I wrote down. We had disco and yourself were lost. We had the noises that were coming in. It was giving dramatics. You know, they did get away safely in the end. But I think you also kind of tied into No Bro World's story with the message of disco is teaching you to be brave. And then that kind of feeds back into, you know, No Bro World's story, which was about, you know, these can actually, imaginary friends can actually help you. So the imaginary friend disco teaching you how to be brave was what then ensured your safety overall. So shout out to everyone. You all killed it. We're going to go and start judging via the categories that we have to judge, which is always so difficult, but thank you to everybody. And shout out to Mej. I love you, darling.
And you have a featured show. And can you just quickly tell us all your shows for the week? We have a lot of time, so why don't you just shout out the shows that you
Okay,
do have?
so my featured show is next. It's called Tricks of the Traders at 4 p.m. Eastern every Saturday. If you'd like to be on the show, message me on Instagram. So ultimately, I had a show before called Biz Smarts, which was very non-inclusive because you had to own a business to be on it. I wanted something a bit more inclusive. So after a year, we launched a training program on the platform called Soft Skills. Then I incorporated the training program with Biz Smarts, and we came up with Tricks of the Trade. So you need to have a job currently or have had a job previously, and you can be on the show. Today is Mojo and Caesar from Plenty of Fish. So I'm super excited about the shows today. I have an abundance of things I do. I have a new show called Burning Questions on a Monday at 3 p.m. So that's to get insight into streamers. We try and keep it very appropriate, but you can DM me on Instagram during the show. You have a question you would like to ask someone. We have quiz night on a Wednesday, all inclusive, no featured guests. And then Fridays we drink, but that's not appropriate for saying that. But we drink a lot. I do auctions and everything. I have a new thing coming up, which I'm really excited about, which is called I Am the Clout. So I think auctions are becoming, I feel like, a little bit played out, and people are not as accepting to be in an auction now. So I wanted to do something a bit different. So on the March the 10th, 6 till 7 p.m. Eastern, you will stream for 1 hour. Whoever is your top gifter in that stream will get a name change for 3 days and a personalized balaya. So if you want to be in that, hit me up on IG to be part of it. I'm super excited about that. It's something different that's not been done before. So yeah, message me.
Okay, good. We all message you. We all on that. We all on it. Guys, please make sure you have Top Badge, my sister from across the pond with a favorite. And ladies and gentlemen, please favorite my next guest, the beautiful content creator, Katie Commander. She has a ton of shows herself. She has a featured show. She's going to quickly introduce herself. She's parked outside, actually, trees.
I'm outside. No, I pulled over. So, I'm on my way to Chicago, Mej. So, I wasn't gonna miss this. But okay, let's jump right in. So, Charlie, I really liked your tale of your imaginary friend. You definitely seemed nervous. I got a little lost in your narrative. I'm not gonna lie. I was confused. I don't know why you had marks on your face either, but I liked your presence, and I liked your lighting. I liked a lot of parts of it. I wish I could have understood what was happening a little bit more. I think I just got lost. I don't know, but it was cute. You're cute. I mean, in a not platonic way. Anyways, let's see. And then we had. Yeah, absolutely. I think that a little more time as well would have been good as well. Then I have No Bro World. Auntie and Paul, an imaginary friend from childhood. And I would have liked to have seen maybe just like one ant prop, because you said the auntie was like the size of a horse. And I was expecting to kind of maybe see you whip out a ant somewhere in the mix. It felt very informative about your life, and I really liked some information. Like, it did feel a little more informative than more storytelling. But I did like your rate, your pace. The sound of your voice is very soothing. You've got one of those silky voices. I thought, I really liked your voice. So I was like, oh, okay, but he has a good storytelling voice too. Trevor, I really enjoyed your story, the disco mask as your imaginary friend, and then you being the other main character in the story. When the cute bunny costume came across, like, me and my 16-year-old who was with me on the way to Chicago today started laughing. We both were like, what is going on here? There's a bunny, and it's hopping, and it's cute. It was adorable. I loved it. And I like that the use of space was clever. It was a very clever use of space. Like you were like hopping, you were running, you know, you were all over the place. And I loved that because it gave me an idea of like engaging me into the story itself, you know, and I loved that. Um, I would have liked a little plot twist maybe at the end, like with since Disco was your like hero, I think I would have loved to have seen Disco at the end actually be you. Like it would have gave it just a little twist. Like I wanted you to end it with that Disco was actually you. I don't know, but that's how I wanted it to end, but it still ended really incredibly well. It was clever. It was well done. Everybody did such a great job. This is very hard to do. And just to get on here and do it and share a story is fabulous. And you all did great. Thank you so much. Don't forget, if you have a pet, hit me up to be on Meow and Me on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit my Instagram up so I can have you on the show. And yeah, I'm gonna have you on the show and have some fun. So meow. Thank you, Mej.
Meow, meow, meow. Guys, if you just tuned into our show, you've been listening to Kitty Commander. She's one of the judges on the show. And she has been given her feedback, her critiques on today's storytellers. This time, we are going to welcome and introduce our third guest judge. It is Sunny. Sunny, thank you so much. This is her second time being a guest judge on our show. She is a
I
past
love it.
of the show, and she did an amazing job. So who better to ask than her? Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure we hit up Sunny with a favorite. And Sunny, why don't you introduce yourself and jump right into your story?
Look, I'm enjoying seeing my name going across there. It's like, hey, y'all know Sunny. Y'all know Sunny. Hi. Hello, everybody. I am Sunny. I am Sunny. The other two beauties that came before me said a lot of what I was going to say, so I'll just say a little bit of things that were different with it. But I do want to say, because I've done public speaking a lot, because I've done this show before, because I've admin for featured shows and be on featured shows, there is a certain amount of nervousness that comes. I was shaking all through mine. I was shaking all through mine. So just as we all said, and I'll say it again, getting up in front of someone, getting up in front of this many people, because we can't help but look at that number. It's like, oh my God, it's not 30 people. It's not 50 people. It gets you in a certain state where you know what you're going to say, but sometimes you ad lib. And that's what I want. Lead that into you, Charlie. I picked up a lot of nervousness from you before you even said it. Use that nervousness to your advantage. You know, if this is something, and definitely want you to come back and do it again, because you know you got that first one out the way. Like my brother told me when I made my first business sale, he said, you good from here. You made that first sale. Now you know where to go. So now you know where to go. And just bring that back. And I do want to tell you too, before anything else, thank you for sharing your journey. This is a safe zone. Kitty Commander stream is a safe zone. Top Ass Smurfy is a safe zone. Sunny's Place is a safe zone. So if that had anything to do with your nervousness, let that go. This is an absolutely positive, safe zone. And the judges are absolutely positive, a safe zone. And no one in this chat will ever bother you in any way. But thank you for sharing your journey, and good luck with it. The other thing I wanted to say, you had this little giggle going. This little giggle. I don't know if that was a nervous giggle or if that was a, y'all just don't know about my friend. You know, I wasn't sure which way it was. So I took it as a, y'all just don't know about my friend. My imaginary friend is better than your imaginary friend. That's kind of how I took it. Don't know if that's how you meant it, but that's what we're rolling with because it worked that way. But I love that part of it. I did enjoy your story, and I do want to meet your friend, even if it's just you pop in my room and say, "Hey, Sonny, I'm here with my friend," and let me say, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Just come on in and do that. But thank you for for even getting here and doing what you did. Appreciate that. But do come back, do come back, do come back. Um, no bro world. That's a lot to say. No bro world. Um, my favorite parts were I loved the friend was named, and he was named Auntie. I love that. And then when you said Auntie Sheila, no, not Auntie Sheila, Auntie my friend. I love that because it took me, by me being an active grandmother of a 1, 3, and 6-year-old, that part of it resonated with me. Because I have had them, the 6-year-old especially, come up with the imaginary friend. I love a statistic. I don't care what kind of show it is. I love a statistic. And for you to bring out the benefits of a child having an imaginary friend. I need an imaginary friend. I let it go, but I'm bringing my I want my come back home imaginary friend. I want my imaginary friend to come back because it does take you through a lot of things and a lot of phases, and especially with a child and you're not knowing what they're dealing with because they don't know how to articulate it. You saying tying in the benefits of a child having an imaginary friend was a wonderful, wonderful thing for me. And then the other thing I love that Auntie spoke and that Auntie said in no uncertain words, no matter what No Bro World has done in his life and on this app, he never forgot me. That I love. I absolutely love that part. And then, and see, now I said I didn't have a lot to say. I talk too much. Trevor, we love props. The voice inflections were one of the biggest things for me. I love to have the voice to go in and it gets like that. I love that. I love the voice inflections that you did. Yes, to acting out the scenes. I think I burned 100 calories watching you go from one one character to another. That was a wonderful part of it. Your narrative was there. It was easy. This is the first thing I wrote. Narrative was there, easy to follow, caught my attention, and kept it. So with that, thank you all again. Y'all did a wonderful job.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have been listening to our judges, that was our special guest judge, Sunny. This was our special guest judge, Sunny. Please make sure you favorite all of my judges. And they were giving their feedback. And now what they're going to do is they're going to pop into the group chat for the judges, and they will deliberate and declare a winner of today's episode. Now, what we will do is all of the winners, because today is our second to last episode before the final. So next week, it should be our final week. And all of the winners from the previous shows will now get a chance to compete against each other for the season 3 winner, the ultimate champion storyteller for this season. Should be a lot of exciting stories being told because these are all winners from the past episodes of season 3. So they're going to deliberate because it's next week, guys, and we got to get all of the winners into that group chat. So I am going to take a look in a minute. But at this time, we are going to have a special guest singer. She is going to entertain you while the judges are deliberating. It should take them a few minutes, so please enjoy the beautiful sounds of one of my admins and my friend, Boriqua Queen.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to perform, I don't know how many songs, probably one or two, depending on how long it takes. So the first song that I'm going to sing is Never Enough. Is a short storytelling. So this is magical Disney song. So here we go. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm trying to hold my breath. Let us stay this way. Can let this moment end. You set of a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Would you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, oh, the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we feel from the night sky, never be enough, never be enough. Stars of gold are still too little. This hand to hold the world, but it will never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. Oh, the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky, never be enough, never be enough. Stars of gold are still too little. This hand will hold the world, but it will never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me. For me.
And, and there you go.
There you go. Do you need me to sing another song or they're ready?
No, I think at this point, thank you so much, guys. Please make sure you have the beautiful Barriqua Queen. She's just extraordinary. We love her to pieces. Make sure you have her favorited. At ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you have my top 3 favorited at 4 o'clock. Someone will be declared my gold king or queen. Who will it be? You determine that. Now, are we all ready for who our winner is? Can we spam some emojis? Who do you think you liked more? Who told a better story today? Because they're all fabulous. They were all fabulous. Spam my emojis if you're uncertain. See a lot of different people up in here. All right. Please, we'll have a little drum roll, but can all of the storytellers, the 3 storytellers, can they kindly request the box? So Top Badge, Trevor, Top Badge, No Bro World, and Charlie Bucket, aka Matcha. Please, all 3 request the box. I will be announcing the winner first, and that person will have the time to say any final words or just announce any activities they may be involved in or anything that's upcoming. The other 2, please stay in the box. I will box you up and give you a chance to promote anything you like. I want everyone promoted who's been part of the show. So please stay in the box. I will announce the winner first. followed by the two other guests. I'll give them a chance to say something and promote themselves accordingly. Smurfy has her show at 4 o'clock. I know she'll be slipping out after here, guys. At 4 o'clock, I'll be off. Please go into Smurfy's, Top Bad Smurfy's room. She has her show going on. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a little drum beats? Drum, the drum, the drum, 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 drum. Our winner of Once Upon a Mesh Story, my imaginary friend, today's episode winner, who will be returning in the championship round, is Top Badge, Trevor Tomlinson. Congratulations. Please spam it in the comments. Trevor, you are today's winner. Can everyone please spam his congratulations to Trevor Tomlinson. Please make sure we're spamming congratulations. Thank you, sir, for sharing your story. Please, at this time, you can just promote anything you'd like.
First off, I have no idea what to say other than, it was an amazing time being on the show. Your show is super, super entertaining. You put a lot of work into this. So I just want to first shout out Mej, because Mej puts a lot of time out of his day to come on here and, get the judges involved and be able to, get everybody involved in this. And shout out to the admins of Mej's show. Shout out to everybody who's just been in here, taking time out of your day to watch the show as well. I just want to say this was super fun. I never actually thought that I would ever do a story, and I tried to make it as creative as I could. And I was a little shy, so I would just show the cue cards, and I would just wear masks to not be as shy. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just got to think outside of the box and figure out a way where you can just not be as nervous sharing your story. And I just want to say thank you again. We are the Team Trev NBW family. No Bro World and myself go live every single day. We're all about positivity and love. We are the Team Trev NBW family. And if you click my name, I'll favorite you back after the show. And make sure you guys follow No Bro World as well. He is in the comments. And that's really all I wanted to say. Thank you again, Mej. It means a lot, and I'm very shocked. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. We will be reaching out to you to book you for the winners circle, where all of the past winners of season 3 will compete for the ultimate championship. So thank you, guys. Please make sure you hit them up with a favorite. Also, we're going to now add to the box No Bro World, Top Badge No Bro World. Put some respect on his name. And also Matcha. We are going to have everybody in here. I don't know why it is not adding properly.
There
but please, guys, congratulations. I enjoyed hearing all of your stories. Everyone is welcome to return on my show. But if you guys like to shout out anything, any upcoming thing or anything you'd like to, promote, please go right ahead.
I mean, I don't
Anybody?
know. I said mostly everything I want. I don't know. I'm the king of the Party Nation. That's my fam on here. We have a really good community of people. We're here for basically our mission statement is we understand that life can be really hard. It's gonna be really hard. And every single day that you wake up is a reason to celebrate. So that's what the main mission of the Party Nation is. But like I said, I fave rave every Friday, which is like a fave party, except even more lit. So I'd love to see all y'all there. We get really lit in there. We have a whole lot of fun. I'm actually going to be later on, I'm going to be trying out a new show with one of my Party Nation members. We're going to be doing pet crafts and learning how to make fun, edible treats and toys and things for pets. So yeah,
Nice.
I'd love to see y'all there. It's probably going to be around 5 Eastern, something like that. But yeah, that's about it.
Thank you, Matcha. Thank you. Appreciate that. No, bro.
Oh yeah, and also I know it says actually I changed it back to Matcha the Vibe King. I know it was Charlie Bucket earlier, but Matcha the Vibe King is that my actual name.
All right, and yes, as Trevor said, we are the Team Trev NBW Team Trev family. please follow Trevor. He will follow you back and I will follow you back as well if you follow me when we check our new favorites at the end of the stream. We came here 4 years ago. We actually just celebrated 4 years of downloading the Meet Me app. An admin reached out. Thank you, Mej. An admin on Meet Me reached out to us. We were on a different platform, which we don't use. We only stream on Meet Me because this is the best platform there is, honestly. But we came here 4 years ago, and we've created an amazing family. If anyone wants to know what No Bro World means, because a lot of people ask me, it means, true story, I was about to give up, but my best friend said no, bro. And that is a true story. There have been many times in my life, many times over the past 7 years of knowing this guy, that I have wanted to give up. And Trevor always says, no, bro. And so that's what it means.
Okay,
and,
you're about to make me cry.
For
You're about to
real.
make me cry.
That's exactly what
You're
I'm.
about
That's
to make me
exactly what we're about. Every
I'm
single day you get up is a reason
break
to
down and
celebrate.
cry. Oh my God.
I painted that for Trevor. Together we can do what we can't do alone. You guys, you cannot do life alone. Nobody was meant to do this life alone. Life is hard. That's what I made that for Trevor as well. A true friend is a gift from God. You guys, I believe that if you have a true friend, just treat that person really well, because it is something very rare in this day and age. And so thank you so much, Mej. Thank you so much, Trevor. If you do want to check us out, like Trevor said, we are just like Matcha and Mej. It's a safe place, and it's all about positivity. And thank you, Mej.
Absolutely. No, thank you. You guys are the reason why we have shows, is because of your contribution. So please don't let anyone feel that you're discounted, even as an audience member. We appreciate, this is why we go live. So I enjoy having this show because we get a chance to sit back and enjoy some great stories and show our creativity and show what we can contribute to help making our neighborhood a little brighter by shining our light, however small it might be. But this part of the world, we stay away from the toxic elements because we don't need that to be lit. This is where I think it's at, where people can get a chance to really shine and emerge from this. So I appreciate all three of you. Trevor, we will be in contact with you, sir, being our winner. And no, bro, you have to come back. You guys are all just amazing. Matcha, you have to
I'll definitely be back. I'll do a lot better next time.
Listen, first time it's always like the nerves. You got to get it out of your system, and then
I'm just mad because I literally, while I was sitting here, I came up with such a better story.
happens all the time.
Okay.
I literally left shows and gone. I'm like, oh my God, I should have said this. Oh my God, I should have done that. Like as I'm like, oh, and then what kills me. But I think you did fabulous, and now you're just a little bit more prepared. Yeah, guys, make sure you favorite everybody in the boxes. Top badge, Trevor Tomlinson, our winner of the episode. Top badge, No Bro World. They are Team Trev. Make sure you guys hit them up with favorite. And definitely favorite Matcha King from the Party Nation. Team Trev, NBW, let's go. And we want to make sure we shout out to our Party Nation. Favorite all my judges, Top Bat Smurfy, Sunny, also the beautiful Kitty Commander, top 3. Hit them up with a favorite. Our show is now over, guys. My gold king of the stream, or queen, is Vegas. So Vegas is going to be our top. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of the gifts. Oh, shocking future fans. Would never figure that part out. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm just going to exit everyone from the boxes. Thank you, Trev. Yeah. I love it when people actually tell me I'm gay. Oh, really? I never would have pegged myself for being gay. Just thought it was Saturday. It's Saturday. Of course, it's gay. It's gay day. Gay day is Saturday. Sunday we go back.